Remember this, the T-Rex race, and this wasn't any old T-Rex race. This was the Emerald Downs T-Rex World Championships T-Rex race, and this is the women's division. And we actually have the world champion here in our studio right now because she is from Spokane. Miyazawa joining us here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations, by the way. What an
you.
honor. I've interviewed different athletes before, different champions, but never the champion of a T-Rex competition. I have to ask you, how did you get involved with this?
Well, my boyfriend actually got me into running it. He was like, we're doing this T-Rex race this weekend. Do you want to join? And I was like, sure, why not?
Sure.
Let's try something new.
Sure. You weren't like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, this is something, okay, I've never done before, so yeah.
Okay, so what goes involved in getting ready for something like this? Because it is fun, but those runners look very serious. Like, how do you prepare for this?
Well, it was my first time for sure, so I didn't know what to really expect. But I mean, I ran cross country and track in the past.
So you have a little bit of a background.
Yes, and so I was like, okay, like, maybe just put it in the mental note of just like, okay, just think of it as like a track race or something. It's 100 meters long, and so I was like, okay, just put yourself in that kind of mindset.
Okay, and you actually have a little bit of a background on how this race started. How did this get going? Because it's kind of random. We've seen like corgi races and different things like that, but why a T-Rex race? Why did they do that?
Well, my boyfriend, he works for TriGuard, and he's been doing this every year. And the owner, the founder of TriGuard, actually started this race.
No way.
In like 2017 or
Okay.
18. And he started out as like more of a humorous kind of like team building
Sure.
exercise. And so at first they started and they're like, let's do this at the intermission at the Emerald Stadium when the horse race was going on. And so they started doing that. And then the next year they're like, let's do it in T-Rex suits. And so they did. And so they just like, they ended up loving it. And so they do it every year. And they do it in memory of him too. He passed away like 3 years ago. So.
And your boyfriend, you mentioned him a couple of times, has participated in this as well, right? Did
Yes.
you say every year?
Yes, he's participated every year.
But has never won, right?
He was really close.
Okay.
He was really close, like by like a little bit of a hand, like a finger's worth or something like that. He has a picture of it, and he's like, I was really close.
But you have the trophy to show for it.
Yeah.
Show us the trophy.
Here's the trophy.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. It says almost as tall as me. So.
I know. I was going to say, it's almost as tall as you. What a trophy, though. And tell us what the experience is like to be able to race in a T-Rex costume. For someone who's never put on one of those, I can't imagine how hard it would be to run in a costume.
Yeah, that was like the first time I was in an inflatable T-Rex like suit, and I was so excited mostly about it because I've always wanted
Sure.
to be in one. But when you race it, it's actually pretty hot. Luckily, the weather wasn't too bad and everything, but it was hot in there because the air's going.
Can you see anything?
For me, like I'm in a teen suit and the head just goes up and there's like a little window for you to see. But I had to like pull mine down a couple times. But once you're running, I just like let it go. And
Yeah, you're just like full send it.
Yeah, the head would wobble and whatnot. So you're like, you really can't see anything like on your side. It's really tunnel vision.
Oh my goodness. So what do you plan on doing with that trophy now? And are you going to put this on like your LinkedIn, your bio, that you are the world champion? I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness right here.
I mean, it's basically just going to be like a decoration in the house, and it'll be like a place where people will be like, oh, what is this? Why is there a dinosaur? Why is there a trophy? And then like, let me tell you.
Yes, it makes for a good story. And what's the reaction been like from your friends? Like, I feel like this is now your fun fact when you go around and introduce yourself. I have won a world championship T-Rex race.
Yeah, I like FaceTimed one of my friends back home. I'm from Utah. And she was like, guess what happened this weekend? And she was like, what? I was like, I just won a world championship for T-Rex. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, you got to run it. Come run it next year.
Oh my goodness. It's like, this should be in the Olympics. So
It might be.
Never know.
They actually might want to do it in Japan too.
Hey,
so.
that'd be pretty cool. Well, Mimi, thanks so much. Congratulations
so much.
again. My goodness. World champion here, folks. We'll be right back.